We had a good roost spot, which you probably saw this morning. Beautiful morning out here in Clarksville. And we heard turkeys gobbling behind us all morning, just constant gobble. They were not headed our direction. So we yanked the decoys out of the cornfield we were on. And we headed the direction that we thought that we heard the turkeys. And sure enough, they're out here in the field. Probably just out of range, probably 7,500 yards out of into the other cornfield. So we're going to sneak up to the edge and just try to call them because they're on the property line. We're not going to be able to go around and get in front of them, so we're going to move quick because time's a waste. She's right, she's coming. She's 100 yards.
Oh dude, that's a rope. He's chasing those. That's what we were looking for. He just started eating, stopped strutting. He's walking up the left edge.
That was interesting. I don't know if you got a gauge on how close that was, but they got it within 50 yards. Thought they were going to keep coming, but they turned around and went right back out into the field where they were when we were sneaking, belly crawling up to the field here. They're just hanging out in the middle of the field because it's late in the season now and probably had a little bit of hunting pressure, and they know that's where they can't get bugged out in the middle of the field there. We're just going to keep watching them, see what they do. That was a beautiful, beautiful strutter out there. He had a rope on him and a big old white head. That was exciting. He's getting womped up on a little bit by the old jakes, but that hen's kind of leading the parade out there. We're hoping that she'll come back this direction, but either way, it's a pretty good place to take a nap. Well, spring is almost here, and that means turkey hunting season is just around the corner. You know, they say the difference between deer hunting and turkey hunting is that every deer thinks that a hunter is a stump, and every turkey thinks that a stump is a hunter. Well, in order to help you this year, Carnivore Hunting Products has come out with a new product called the Branch Fan. Similar to the Branch Clamp, the Branch Fan uses the same receiver setup, except there's 3 receivers on the top of this frame. This is intended for ground use application, whether you need to brush in your ground blind, if you're running and gunning through the turkey woods and need to set this up quickly, or you've got a setup and you don't have a blind, you want to just use this as your blind. There's a couple different applications you can use it for. One application that we've found particularly successful is our hunter and our cameraman. We use the Branch Fan with 3, or I should say 2 different branches in it that cover out in front of you, and actually a shooting stick in the middle, so you rock solid when you're shooting on that big bird. Then our cameraman will use the branch clamp and use those clamps all up and down the tripod, and we've actually moved up on turkeys unnoticed. So hopefully the branch fan from Carnivore Hunting Products helps you in the turkey woods this year. As you can see, this spot behind me here is pretty barren for a turkey setup. But using the branch fan and a couple branches and a shooting stick, I'm going to show you briefly how you can set up your turkey scenario. Here I have a branch fan that's been already set up with 3 different oak branches that we found out in the woods a little while ago. And we've also used the middle receiver to put our shooting stick in for more stability while you're turkey hunting. As you can see, there's 3 different receivers in the bottom that you can adjust and lock in your branches to your desired position. The bottom of the branch fan itself are cut to points so that if you're in hard ground or frozen ground, you can actually stamp it in where you need to. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in here and use the foot stamp here, that's that root, and set it up just like that. So I'll sit behind this tree, which we already determined is not very good cover. I'm completely hidden, and not only that, I've got a spot for my shooting stick, so I'm rock solid when that turkey comes in. So as you can see, we've taken this barren area for turkey hunting, and with a couple branches and a branch fan, we've got a rock solid location with tons of cover. Hopefully the branch fan helps you in the turkey woods this year. For more information and for more pictures, go to www.carnivorehp.com.